I expect to get from this experience tools, tips, and techniques to break through my self-deception in order to see with more clarity in which direction to take my life in order to best serve my truth, my authentic self, and in return be of best service and value to the world.
It's hard to put it into words how this experience was. I mean, you come here not knowing what to expect at all, and then you leave realizing that that's exactly what you needed.
I just knew that I had to be here, you know.
It's one of those profound experiences I've ever had in my life.
I know now I'm worthy. And it feels good.
It's fantastic. Walked in, wasn't really sure what to expect, and I surpassed all expectations.
I felt like I was being called here. It's nothing that you ever possibly could have imagined. And the things that you get out of it, and the gifts and the blessings and the lessons that all come together in just this magical moment this weekend. I'm honored.
You expand so much in different ways that, yeah, your expectations go out the door the minute you get here. So yeah, I would say that it fully exceeded my expectations.
Learning how to feel into your body, learning that there is much more to explore, that there is much more to become aware of, and that the more I go in and I feel into my body, I'll develop a relationship with energy centers that determine certain characteristics of my being.
And having comfortability in myself and free of judgment has been absolutely liberating. So, loved it.
Had a wonderful time here. Felt connected with all the other participants, made a lot of great friends, and feel like a changed person for the better, certainly.
Maybe came in a little guarded, walked out with a whole new brotherhood. So, yeah.
Whatever expectations I would have had would have been completely blown out of the water. Like the stuff that I learned on this trip about myself and the ability to emotionally release, allow myself to be more me, have been priceless, yeah.
Definitely expanded my capacity for energy in a big way. During one of the meditations we had, it physically expanded through the frequencies and vibrations, and yeah, I think I grew with a lot of the tools that you kind of had mentally known and studied them, but able to put them into practice, which is huge. So now I'll be able to not only have the head knowledge and the heart knowledge, but the full knowledge to execute at home. So yeah, probably that's a summary of it.
I'm not sure what expectations I had. I came here pretty open-minded, and it certainly exceeded them, and much more.
Everything's changed. It's like my biology has changed. And it's wonderful. I don't know how to describe it. I really don't.
At least 3 levels closer to the Master Jedi. At least. I think I got another 2.5, and then I got it.
I came here wanting to shed the feeling of not being worthy occasionally. I would feel that, and I didn't know why. And I can't necessarily explain why I didn't before. I'm not sure I got that answer, but I don't feel that way anymore. I certainly feel worthy now. I feel like I'm standing taller. I feel empowered. I feel respected. I feel loved. And now that I have those feelings, it's effortless to put them back out into the world. Absolutely. I've already been here once, so count me in a 3rd time.
You know, it's like it's coming through me, like I opened up enough. Yeah, it's giving me goosebumps right now.
And for me, I always suspected it was something going on with the ability to connect with people and to have brothers and all this stuff. And I didn't realize how important that was until I was able to crack that nut open a little bit. And then all the stuff that we did just magnified that. And so the whole experience has been incredibly intense. It just hasn't been easy. It's been very difficult, but it was absolutely necessary for my own well-being.
I feel like I grew into a better man. I feel like I can take everything I've learned here and apply it to my life back home. I've learned to feel the energy around me and inside of me, and I look forward to sharing that with the world.
Oh man, it was fantastic. Life-changing. Just the breakthroughs and connections to everything was just, it was phenomenal. It's phenomenal. Through the roof. I didn't know what to expect when I came to this retreat. You know, other than that it would be powerful, and it was beyond powerful.
I don't know how to necessarily explain the change within me, but I feel it. I certainly feel it. And I'm excited about the opportunities going forward now with this new version of myself.
I don't think there's words to describe it. Beyond powerful.
I grew in a bunch of different ways, a bunch of different revelations. Well worth every penny. Every penny. I mean, it's when it comes down to it, it's an investment in yourself, and it's an investment in your future and whoever else you care about that you want to be with. It's an investment in future relationships. So yeah, definitely. I would definitely come again.
It's beyond anything I could expect, so gave me so much liberation, so much insight that, of my own body and what I needed to overcome within me that I had no idea that was still dormant in there. So that was pretty cool.
Being able to see masculine energy without the veil of fear in front of it, being able to see men love and support each other was a big thing. Seeing that that's the way that society's supposed to be, and learning to drop that veil, if even for a moment, and be real. It's powerful, powerful stuff.
Everybody is one, and just that realization that it is true. We're all connected. And so that was sort of the proof of the things that I've thought for a long time kind of came to fruition there. I came here with a very severe blocked third eye, and a lot of what we've done has opened that up, and it's open, but now my job is to open it up even more.
I feel like I opened up a lot more and discovered a lot of my things that were holding me back, and just feel happier and more relatable to everybody, bonded good.
It was transformational. I knew coming here that I would leave a changed person, but I didn't know to what extent. I felt incredible acceptance with the group.
I don't think I even need to ask this question now, but did it meet your expectations?
Yes, and it surpassed them. My meditation while here was incredible, by the energy of course, but the guided meditation on the first day will stay with me forever. The group meditations that we did and the yoga was fantastic. I now want to adopt yoga into my routines.
The seeds of Pablo. Find a vision, stick to it, and allow nothing else to get in your way is the biggest component of the way I grew. And from that perspective, being able to share that with other people in the future, as I grow my vision, that helps other people grow as well. So I would say these seeds were planted, and I see them sprouting into the future with more health and balance within.
And I see how all of this was able to help me make a paradigm shift.
I would definitely come back. The brotherhood, the friendships I've made here, the things I've experienced, the wonderful nature that surrounds this place. It's beautiful.
That alone was worth the investment of time. The money didn't matter. I knew it was going to be good. And it surely was.
Another big component of my trip was being around men and developing a healthy relationship around men and rewiring some of the beliefs that I held towards men. Under that token, it was amazing to yell, it was amazing to hug, it was amazing to laugh, it was amazing to simply bond and just be part of a group of people that are non-judgmental, supportive, and themselves are interested in growing and learning more, which is highly inspirational.
Being in the moment is something I've wrestled with my entire life and didn't know that I wasn't in the moment. And through our group experiences that we've shared, it's helped to identify those insecurities. Now I can be more aware and take active steps to face those fears and change that, because that's what it means to be a man, to be present. Now I look forward to the change that's coming.
Fucking beautiful, man. Lastly, would you come to another retreat?
Absolutely, without question.
My experience was amazing. It definitely met my expectations.
I'm really grateful of the teachings and the ideas that were planted as seeds in my mind, because I myself am interested in visions and developing myself to the highest potential, and that was a lot of what we were talking about here.
So I'm leaving here a changed man, improved, a better version of myself, with a new circle of friends and a bond, and feel empowered by all of this.
I would definitely like to come back to another retreat after I've developed all these seeds and see what fruits I am now picking, and then show those fruits to my fellow mates and see what fruits they've grown, and just look at this epoch as a timestamp, and then next retreat into the future being like, wow, we've made a lot of progress since we last met, and we've been sowing these seeds and reaping the benefits.